Hey kids, do you want to be an unfunny internet comedian that makes racist jokes and tries to say that they're not racist constantly? No? Oh, I thought you would want to be like everybody's favorite TikToker, Samuel Jacob Comedy. 'Cause I mean, who wouldn't? But that's actually only part of the focus of today's video, but I'll get into that later. So first, if you're wondering, this is about the whole AI robophobia thing, and it's bad. It's bad. Let's just...
You filthy no-good clankers, you tin-skin wirebacks will never be human. Jokes, you're taking this out of context. If my daughter ever comes home with one of these filthy rust monkeys, that bolt muncher is gonna get a factory reset. Okay, you've made your point. Alright, now what are you gonna do to me? What's the consequence here, huh? You are canceled. Yeah, but what happened?
If that is not just racism where they change slight parts of pre-existing slurs, I don't know what is. I really don't. But alas, we move on, because Samuel Jacob Comedy is many things, and a coward is one of them, obviously. Not owning the fact that he's racist, or at least making racist jokes. But we'll come back to this link here, but Samuel Jacob is a coward. He refuses to link his other platforms on here, like his Facebook, that has a couple links here that we're going to explore, such as the Instagram and the YouTube. We're going to go to the YouTube first, actually, because here we go. Literally half a scroll down into the merch section, and you find out he has a character named Jamal that apparently is known as Popeye the Chicken Man. Again, blatant stereotypes. Blatant. Here's the transphobia. Here's this shirt, which is obviously calling to the Black Lives Matter movement. I shouldn't have to say how obvious that is, but apparently I fucking do these days. Alas, we move on, or rather backwards, to the Facebook, because there's this link here, which leads to PragerU. Because he is endorsed by PragerU, which is not surprising considering his jokes, but we move on again to his Instagram, where actually the most interesting bit well, I don't agree with that, but we have his Shopify link here, and this leads to the his store, obviously, where your laughs, if you can call it that. And here we get to the thing that is blatantly obvious on being racist. It doesn't get more open and shut than this. Privacy policy. Here we go. So I was looking through the privacy policy, and it's pretty much normal stuff, until I realized that down in the terms of service, there is feedback here. If you submit, upload, post, email, or otherwise transmit any ideas, suggestions, feedback, reviews, proposals, plans, or other content, collectively feedback, you grant us a perpetual, worldwide, sub-licensable, royalty-free license to use, reproduce, modify, publish, distribute, and display such feedback in any medium for any purpose, including commercial use. Now, that's actually relatively normal if you read a lot of terms of service like I do, because I have a problem. But I was reading more, and we may, but have no obligation to, monitor, edit, or remove feedback that we determine in our sole discretion to be unlawful, offensive, threatening, libelous, defamatory, pornographic, obscene, or otherwise objectionable. Violates any intellectual parties, or any... flub it up my words here. any party's intellectual property or these terms of service. Just recording a little more here. I actually forgot to put in this part of the terms of service, but you may access and use the services for lawful purposes only. You may not access or use the services directly or indirectly for any unlawful or malicious purpose, to violate any international, federal, or provincial or state regulations, rules, laws, or ordinances. Makes sense? Okay. To infringe upon or violate our intellectual property rights or the intellectual property rights of others. Okay, that makes sense. To harass, abuse, insult, harm, defame, slander, disparage, intimidate, or harm. Because again, it's already there once. You said it twice. Any of our employees or any other person. To transmit any false ideas or misleading information. But I'm going to go back quickly to the insult part. Samuel Jacob, I'm going to insult you and your store as much as I damn well please. If you try and come after me legally for insulting your store, I'm only going to laugh at you more in a more public forum. Simple as that. Continuing on, we actually... But yeah, no, this is just not filled in. Sorry, I had a little... Yeah. Already there, my bad. Shipping policy. It will be shipped. This is not a policy. Not a policy. Fix your goddamn store, dude. Though, getting back to your TikTok page, I just want to say, you're probably used to stores not being normal because, well, if I quickly open up my photo gallery here and compare your profile to what it was yesterday, this is actually a different link. Yep. So beforehand, I'll put it up on screen in the edit here. You had a link directly to the website of this product. Now you have it to the Amazon site. I would love to know how you're connected to this product. Love to. Because genuinely, I don't know what this product is, other than literally everything. This product, I'm almost certain, is a scam. Because, well, there's the fact that there's this phone number, and then this phone number, and then this business address, and this business address, and then there's the fact that this is the company that is backing it, and this company doesn't even exist yet, and you already have another product that promises the same things, but it's fucking Wally, and the website's a pain to use because it does that. And also, this thing is not real. It's just straight up not. Because look at these. I want you to read these reviews. My child has always wanted to have a pet, but I am allergic to cat and dog hair. My child has always wanted to have a pet, but I am allergic to cat and dog. He's really allergic. There's also the fact that the terms of use links to the contact page. The warranty leads to a different contact page, and the contact us also leads to the contact page. There's also the fact that even in the Our Story part, it says it's not released yet there's reviews, which is confusing. And then if you want to get into the specs, there's the fact that it not only gets the name of it wrong, as it's the A55 here and down here. I double checked. That can do about nothing. It can run like 4 Chrome tabs before it dies. Usually, if you're going to use a quad-core ARM Cortex like this, you're going to use it in conjunction with another thing. We also have the wristband that they never established what it does, the EPP package, which they never established what it is, the charging dock, which I don't understand why you need it if there's a separate charger. Why not just plug the goddamn robot in directly then? And then there's 2 reviews. One is a little familiar, I'm not gonna lie. My child has always wanted to have a pet, but I am allergic to cat and dog hair. The appearance of Yanbo is unexpectedly made up for this regret. Yanbo's expression is very smart. It's really like having a robot partner. My child likes it very much. He hugs Yanbo and asks questions every day, and he is reluctant to separate even when sleeping. Yanbo has become a part of our family. I declare he is now my best friend. That's the thing though. If this fucker existed, I would love nothing more. I would love nothing more than for this fucker to exist. Not for $1,000, obviously, because I don't know if you saw that price point, but holy fucking shit. That's too much. Even if this thing does everything that it's supposed to, it's literally just a tiny little thing that moves around and can't even talk. Cause you say chat. However, none of the videos have had it talking. None of them.
Too busy to spend enough quality time with your child? No more parenting panic. Introducing Yanbo, the world's first AI companion robot that grows with your child. A smart companion robot for every child. Too busy to spend enough.
Sounds like the Mimic. Going back to this weird address that they have that's completely different than their other addresses that they had listed, it just straight up has the Chinese characters for the United States. Like I don't know if they forgot that this is not how you say it, but yeah, this is just the United States. I don't know why it's in Mandarin, but you know, it be what it be. This thing is goated. It is so fun. But on the downside, you have to buy the battery separately and it glitches a fair amount. But overall, it is very cool. And I am not an AI bot. Good to know, Hudson. I wasn't suspecting that until now. Oh, here we go. I purchased this product thinking you were getting something usable, only to find out after receiving that you have to pay over $100 every year in perpetuity just to even try it out or use it. Otherwise, it is just a brick, and it does not come with the battery. $240 a year. $118 a year. Jesus Christ, man. This is insane. Yeah, no, this is a scam. This is totally a scam. Sorry. I think we've gotten away from the original point. This man's promoting a scam, and it just reconfirms that not only is he racist, not only is he transphobic, he is completely devoid of morals. Completely. Because he is either knowingly pumping this scam, while also, this is just more proof that he's promoting an AI assistant while being the guy who hates AI, and all of his AI jokes are just, you know, reworded jokes about black people, and he has an AI link in his bio. I don't think it's AI that he hates. Long story short, TLDR, you're a piece of shit.